May 22nd, 2022, Hilkhot Sedaqah, Part 11, reading Rambam, Perek Shemini, Halakha Tet Zayin, the 8th Perek, Halakha number 15. Yatom ve'yatoma, sheba'u lehasi'otan. If a orphan, male orphan or a female orphan, came to get married, masi'in et ha'isha kodem la'ish. We marry off the female orphan before the male orphan. Sheboshtaha shela'isha mirubba, because her shame is greater. Velo yifhatu lah b'mishkal shisha dinarim urbi'a dinar shelekesef tahor, and they shall not give her less than 6.25 dinarim of pure silver. V'myesh bakis shel sedaqah notnim laha lefi kiboda, and if the sedaqah fund has more than that, then you give her even more based upon her honor, based upon who she is in society. Halakha Yod Zayin, number 17. Hayu lefanenu aniyim harbe o shibuyim harbe, ואין בכיס כדי לפרנס או כדי לכסות או כדי לפדות את כולן, מקדימין את הכהן ללוי ולוי כל מישראל וישראל לחלל, etc. We'll explain that in a moment. So if you have many aniyim in front of you, or many people to be ransomed, to be redeemed in front of you, and the charity pot does not have enough to sustain or to clothe or to redeem all of them, there is an order of preference, orders of importance, if you will. First, the Kohen before the Levi. Levi kodem Yisrael, then a Levi before Yisrael. Then a Yisrael before a Halal. A Halal is a child of a Kohen who had a relationship with somebody that's forbidden to him. Halal l'shatuki, and a halal comes before a shatuki. A shatuki is a person who knows who his mother is but doesn't know who his father is. Ushtuki la'asufi, the asufi is somebody who doesn't know who either of his parents are. Ba'asufi l'mamzer, a mamzer is somebody who is the child of an incestuous relationship or a adulterous relationship. Mamzer l'natin, and a mamzer, child of one of these relationships that we just mentioned before, a natin. A natin is a descendant of the Gib'onim. The Gib'onim were people in the days of Yehoshua who converted en masse as an entire group of people, as an entire nation, to Judaism. But there were still questions in their connection to Am Yisrael. Later on, they were not allowed to enter Am Yisrael. They worked in the Beit HaMikdash, so they grew up with a certain holiness, if you will, a certain Kedusha, but they were not part of Am Yisrael. Venatin kodem lager, and because they grew up with Kedusha, they come before a ger, before a ger, because the ger did not grow up with Kedusha. Shenatin gadal imanu b'kedusha, like Rambam says, because the natin grew up with us, with Am Yisrael, with the Jewish people, with Kedusha. V'ger kodem la'ibed mishuhrar, and a ger comes before a freed slave, lefi shehaya bichlal arur, because the freed slave at one time, as a slave, he was considered cursed. Halakha Yud Hayat, and that's the final halakha of this 8th perek, halakha 18. B'mid devarim amurim. What are we talking about? Let's explain some more details as to what we just said. B'shayu shavin b'chokhmah. We're talking about if they were equal in chokhmah, in wisdom. Abalim haya kohen gadol am ha'aris umamzer tamid hachamim. Let's say you had a kohen gadol, and he's am ha'aris, he's an ignoramus. Umamzer tamid hachamim, and the mamzer was very, very wise. Talmid hachamim kodem. The Talmid Hachamim comes first. So even though he's a mamzer, he would take precedence to redeem him or to sustain him or to clothe him or whatever it may be prior to the Kohen. And V'chol hagadol b'chokhmah kodem et havero, and anybody who's greater in wisdom comes before his friend, before the next person, in other words. Even if one of these people that is coming to be sustained was ani, or a what do you call a shavui, somebody who's taken captive and we're coming to redeem him or save him, whatever the case may be. If one of them is his master, either his rabbi or his father, even though there are people there that are greater in Chokhmah and wisdom, his Hacham, his rabbi, or his father, that is a Talmid Hacham, takes precedence prior to anybody else there that is even greater than them in Chokhmah. With this, we have concluded the 8th Perek in Rambam.